Smart Money Nation, what up, what up, what up? I'm back at you with another video. This one is really for my people that are building their personal credit. I don't really talk about repair much. I know we touched on how to get hard inquiries fast off of your Equifax credit report, but this one is more on building your credit. So this is for the people that are don't have too many accounts on their actual credit report and need some more positive accounts. This is a great one. You can do this with virtually no credit. It won't impact your credit score, and you can potentially get a high limit credit with this particular company. But before we get started, as always, if you are not subscribed, if you are not a part of the nation, I would like for you to join us. Hit that red subscribe button on the channel. And if you are subscribed, hit the notification bell so that way you are notified anytime I dropped one of these videos. And as always, if you find something of value in my videos, please share it with somebody that you do value. Let's go ahead and get started today. We're going to talk about Tomo Credit. Okay, Tomo Credit is basically a credit card that helps you build your credit by so they do things a little different than the traditional credit card, and I'll explain a bit. But before we do that, let's go over their presentation and their website to see what it entails. So they dubbed themselves the credit card of tomorrow. They are absolutely magnificent, and I definitely stand behind it. This credit card has no interest or fees. It doesn't require you to have any credit history, and it does have a weekly auto pay. So this is the only con to it. Okay, this is the only negative side to it, in my opinion, is that you don't pay this every 30 days. You pay this every week. So if you spend $50 today, within a week from now, it will automatically deduct it from your bank for the whole amount, not just, you know, a minimum payment or nothing like that. It will take the whole amount back from your bank to pay off what you spent. So that's the only negative side to it. But again, we are looking at this as another credit line to add to our personal credit so we can increase our credit score and our credit profile. Let's keep going over this. So the limits they offer, the credit limit is amazing. They offer anywhere from $100 to $10,000, and I will expound on how that is determined. You know, how much they're going to actually give you in a credit line. Interest, as we went over, there is no interest. There are no fees. And there is auto pay. You do have to set up auto pay, and you have to connect it with your bank. That's the only option there is. And there's no minimum credit score. And then no credit check to apply. That's another great thing that they do offer, is that whether you get approved or you don't get approved, this is not a hard inquiry on your credit. So you're not adding another inquiry on your credit. You don't have to worry about that. There is no hard inquiry. Now let's go to the FAQs and we'll come back to this page. So frequently asked questions. Let's go to, do they report to all three major credit bureaus? Yeah, they do. So they actually do report to Equifax, they report to TransUnion, and they report to Experian. So all of them get reported. So your credit line is reported to them. Anytime you make payments, it's reported to them. So which is great. Now, of course, it doesn't cost anything. There are no fees. You can use your card anywhere and everywhere. You definitely have to link your bank account, and I'll go over how that, what will my credit limit be? That just depends. We can go over that now. The payments and terms, I just want to make sure there's no essential questions that I'm missing here. You can always ask for a credit increase. Okay, I have this card. Initially, my initial credit line was $1,000, and I think within 6 months they raised that to $2,000. Right, so they will give you, you know, a credit increase. You can ask for it, or they'll give it to you automatically. I didn't ask for it. They increased my credit limit automatically without me even having to ask for it. So let's talk about the important thing that you got to do for the Tomo credit card. Before you apply, and I'm telling you this from experience, make sure, because you're going to link during the application process, it's going to ask you to log into your bank account. And that's where they determine how much your credit limit is going to be. So depending on how much money you have in your bank account, I think they give you about, if I'm not mistaken, like 30% of whatever you have in your bank account. For the sake of math, if you have $4,000 in your bank account, they'll give you a $1,000 credit limit, or a little more than that for the 30%. So make sure you have a good amount of money in your bank account before you apply, so that way you get a higher credit limit. Even if you don't have it personally, if you can borrow it for 10 minutes just for the application process, do that. Just make sure you have a good amount of money in your bank account before applying, because that's going to determine your credit limit. So if you want a high credit limit, have some decent amount of money in your bank account before applying to Tomo credit card. And you do need a bank account to do this, because it is going to be set up on auto pay, and that is where they're going to be taking your payments from. So that's another great thing, is that you don't have to remember to pay it every month. It's automatically on auto pay. But yeah, so make sure you have a good amount of money in your bank account. Go to tomocredit.com, put in an application. It's not going to hurt your credit score. It does not do a hard inquiry or a soft. They do a soft inquiry, but it will never do a hard inquiry, even if you get approved. So this is another gem for you guys to be able to build your credit profile, your personal credit profile, and keep going and leverage it at some point. With all the things that I talk about, as far as making money online and offline, business credit, and even trading forex. Credit is essential for a lot of things within our lives. So get your credit straight. Get on Tomo. I will leave the link to Tomo in the description below, and I will see you guys in another video. If you did get some great value out of this, as always, please share it with somebody that you value. If you're not subscribed, please hit the subscribe button and like this video. See you guys another day.